Hey, how you doing? Holmes here, and welcome to my Elden Ring boss guide. Today I'm going to show you guys how to beat the Grafted Scion, which is the tutorial boss. I'm using the Samurai class here. So in the beginning, just rush in and try to get beside it or behind it. Get a few hits in. I chose to get 2 hits in, back away, because sometimes I'll do that scream. That scream will do a lot of damage if you're in it. But if you're using the Samurai class, after the scream you can go in for a heavy like this. So that's also another thing. When it did that combo, be careful with quick pokes. So the combos, it ends with the poke. Sometimes it'll do a sweep like that, and then you can go in with running R2 if you're using the Samurai class. If you're using different classes, it might be different, you know, depending on your reach. Oh, by the way, after the poke, you want to roll away immediately. If it does this jumping attack that it just did, just roll into it, and then you can use a weapon art, or you can hit it a few times. If it's guarding like this, I highly recommend you just don't do anything, because sometimes while you're trying to get damage in, it'll do an attack out of nowhere. This ground poke thing, after it does the jump roll into it, you can get a weapon art in, or if you're using something else, you can get probably 2 hits in. If you're using like a shorter weapon, like a dagger, I would recommend you don't do this poke right here after it does the sweep. You'll probably get a few more hits in after it does like the scream. This stance right here, make sure you stand in front of it. Sometimes I'll go into that stance. If you're on the side of it, it'll start spinning, which is really annoying. But just stay in front of it, and then once it starts attacking, just either walk back or roll back. And that's pretty much all its attacks, I would think. It has a few jumping attacks that leaps forward, which you guys will see later. And I believe once you drop its HP down around like 40 to 50%, it'll have a weapon buff. And that's pretty much it. Like, it'll just buff its weapon and it'll do more damage. That's it. It won't get any new moves. So yeah, this spin attack, sometimes like after the poke, it'll do a spin attack which hits twice. So like immediately just get ready to dodge back, and if it does the spin, you have to, once you dodge the first spin, you have to wait about a second in order to dodge the second one. If you roll immediately, there's a chance you're gonna get comboed by the second one, especially if its weapon's buffed. It's gonna do a lot of damage. Look at that, that one jump attack almost killed me. So more or less this boss will 2-shot you with or without the weapon damage, in my opinion. So yeah, I guess if you're using short weapons, you can, after that attack, you can go in for an attack. But I don't know, I feel like it's, if you're using a short, like a dagger or something, this is going to be a tough fight. The reason why I'm not using counter attacks is because my shield doesn't block 100% as a samurai. So if it block one hit, it already takes like a lot of my health away. So that's why I'm not doing the counter attack trick. If you guys have shields, or like if you have a class that starts out with at 100% physical reduction shield, then that's going to be really useful for this fight, because then you can block his attack and you can play around with the counter attack. But since I can't do that, that's why I'm just doing this whole hit and run tactic. So yeah, that's how you take it down as a samurai with melee, or I guess if you have weapon with decent reach, this is how you can do it. You can cheese it with magic if you have like you started off as like a mage or something. I could have cheesed this fight with arrows, but I didn't want to. I want to show you guys how to do it with melee. And upon beating him, this is what you get. You get a sword and you get a shield. So I don't know, is this worth it? You tell me. That's pretty much all that they have here on the tutorial area. There are like butterflies you can pick up, which I haven't seen in the overworld in Elden Ring, so maybe these will be useful later on. I'm not quite sure. This is my first time beating him. I got like the tactic down. I was just like, okay, I gotta make sure it works, so before, you know, posting it. That's why you see me looking around here, and here's my stats so you can look at it. Yeah, since this is tutorial area, you don't have any healing items, and also you can't level up or upgrade anything. So yeah, so this is just the ending area. I thought there would have been more stuff to pick up, because like in Demon Souls you beat the tutorial boss and it seemed like there's like more and more stuff you can pick up, But right here is just that butterfly things that we just picked up right there, and there's gonna be a few more in, well, there's gonna be one more in the front, like at the cliff, so make sure you can try to grab it if you can. I didn't, because I ended up just falling to my death. But yeah, anyways, thank you all so very much for watching, and hopefully this video has helped you guys out for the tutorial boss. And yeah, join me next time if it did. Until then, I'll catch y'all later. Ohms out.